The icy February air bit at the faces of the British commandos. They were cloaked in shadows, their faces blackened, their movements silent. The year was 1942, and the Second World War raged on. These men, volunteers all, were about to embark on a daring mission. Infiltrate occupied France and steal a critical piece of Nazi technology, a Würzburg radar array. The stakes couldn't be higher. German radar, codenamed Würzburg, was a formidable weapon. It gave the Luftwaffe, the German Air Force, a deadly advantage, allowing them to detect and shoot down Allied aircraft with terrifying accuracy. The commandos, handpicked for their skills and courage, were tasked with capturing this radar or dying trying. Their success or failure could very well tip the scales of the war. The mission was fraught with danger. The beaches of France bristled with German defences, machine gun nests, barbed wire, and heavily armed patrols. Capture meant certain death at the hands of the Gestapo, the Nazi secret police. Yet these brave men pressed on, their determination fueled by a burning desire to protect their homeland and defeat tyranny. Their story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who fought for freedom in the darkest hours of the Second World War. The Würzburg radar array was no mere piece of military hardware. It was a technological marvel capable of detecting aircraft from over 100 miles away. In the hands of the Nazis, it was a deadly instrument responsible for the deaths of countless Allied airmen. For the British, capturing this radar was a top priority, a chance to level the playing field and strike a blow against the enemy. The risks were enormous. The mission required a dangerous flight over heavily defended territory, a perilous landing on enemy soil, and a daring raid on a well-guarded installation. The commandos understood the danger, but were undeterred. They knew that their success could save countless lives and hasten the end of the war. The intelligence surrounding the radar was sketchy at best. The commandos knew its general location, atop a cliff on the French coast. But the strength of the enemy defenses remained a mystery. They trained relentlessly, honing their skills, memorizing maps, and preparing for every eventuality. The weight of the world rested on their shoulders, but they bore it with stoic determination. Their courage, their unwavering belief in their mission, would be put to the ultimate test. Under the cover of darkness, a specially modified bomber roared into the night sky. Inside, the commandos braced themselves for the perilous journey ahead. Their destination, a small, heavily defended airfield near the French coastal town of Bruneval. Their plan was audacious, bordering on insane. To crash-land the bomber on the airfield, storm the radar station, and escape with the vital components. The flight was fraught with tension. Every shadow on the ground held the potential for enemy fire. The roar of the engines filled their ears, a constant reminder of the danger they faced. As the French coastline emerged from the darkness, the pilot executed a daring maneuver, putting the bomber on a collision course with the airfield. The impact was jarring, but the aircraft held together, skidding to a halt in a cloud of dust and debris. The commandos, shaken but unharmed, scrambled out of the wreckage, weapons at the ready. Time was of the essence. Every second counted. They raced towards the radar station, a short distance from the crash site, their senses on high alert. The element of surprise was their only advantage. If the Germans reacted quickly, the mission would end in disaster.